How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Patreon video. And so, in this one, I'm going to talk about setting up parameters and conditions so that your animation can run, as well as putting them into script so we can see how we can integrate them into your workflow to, run animations at given times. First thing, let's say from idle to run, you want it to be a condition where you have to set a trigger to run. So to do that, let's say we set a parameter trigger, and we'll call it. For some reason, to set this up, you're gonna have to keep clicking on this until either this says controller selected, or whenever you hit create parameter, it doesn't give you an error. So we'll name this parameter run. Hit create parameter. And under expose parameters, you see it there. Conditions are a little different. Conditions are what has to be met for the parameter. Well, it's compared to the parameter. The parameter is compared to condition, and if those are equal, if those values are equal, then it'll allow the transition to happen. So we'll put the run here. The parameter is what you change. The condition is what needs to be met. So we'll hit condition trigger. They have to be the same value type. And I'll show you what that error looks like, but let's create a condition. Run. Create condition. You see it doesn't work, so we'll just click back, create condition, and there it is. Now from here, you're gonna actually want to edit it. Now, if you want the run trigger to be on, in order for run, you leave the condition to on, or off if you want it to be off. And then, so once the parameter hits on, then the condition will be true. So we'll drop that condition to the parameter condition. And you can have multiple, just hit that add button. As long as the end node is the same, if you want there to be different parameters, conditions to reach that end node, or multiple, you can just make sure that the end node is that end node. So this is the start node, the idle end node is running. Just click the transition line to see that. So we have one parameter, this is the run, one condition is run. So let's see how that works in the game. It's pretty similar to how it's set up on the animation controller. It's just going to be stuck into that idle animation. So we look at the parameters list. You can actually change it, put it on, and then it'll actually transition into that run animation. Put it off, and then it'll transition. So this is obviously something that you can use to, transition the animation through code. Now, I try to keep the syntax generally the same. You're going to use set trigger, reset trigger, that kind of stuff. And I actually write a script here to show what that looks like with a but. So let's see. Create a canvas. Gather events. Change our view to 2D onto this canvas. We're just going to make a but. Pro. Now we have this button. Actually, let's do this. Let's change it to set run. Take that, bring it down, change this to reset. Alright, so we have our two buttons set up. Top, over, create a script. I'll just do that in the demo folder. And we're going to call this just to be reactive, or just to be proactive. Set these on click events. these on trigger, but on click events, go to the canvas, go to the Alright, so let's open that script. Okay, so once that's opened up, we're going to actually want to get reference to our GPU animator. Type in GPU. Click animator. Get this by grabbing it from the main component itself. So we'll do every component. Right, and from here to two functions, set run, it's important how we name our parameters. Actually, conditions are not so much, mainly parameters. Check this out. We go with our exposed parameters. You can see the name is right. This is going to be the name that we're going to use. So what we're going to do is go animator.setTrigger. Set name. It's pretty much all of it. Same thing. So it's preset trigger. And it's just that easy. Take out the update. Shouldn't put it on the canvas. I'll put it on the GPU Vanguard. So we'll remove this. Put it here. We'll trigger run. Okay. Two buttons. That run button. Make things play. Let's just take a look at the parameter. Set run. See, it's changed to on. I hit reset run. Changed to off. Kind of see how the conditions and parameters are super simple. Another thing I just wanted to point out is if you do make let's say you make a Boolean condition, you're gonna have to make two, one for true and one for false, if you're gonna have two different states that check for true or false. So that's just one thing to keep in note. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy this video and thank you for watching.